a John Meadows favorite, the dumbbell hex press. All right, guys, there are all types of shade on the internet toward this exercise, and people are saying, oh, it's stupid, the alignment's poor, you can't load it heavy enough, it doesn't feel great, and you know, I can tell you this, like, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I'm big on preaching alignment and everything being perfect on your joints. And on paper, this should fail that test because it's gonna bind to me right this way. But what you'll find with the way I'm gonna do this and demonstrate it here is it actually feels great. Number one is I'm not using this as a power exercise. So I'm not gonna do this 1, 2, or even third in rotation for training. I'm gonna do this at the very end of my workout when I've already exhausted all my muscle fibers, and I'm simply focusing on how can I get as big a pump as humanly possible. So I've already done my dumbbell pressing, my barbell pressing, and a heavy fly. Now I need to come in and blow my pecs up and get a nasty contraction. So with this exercise, the dumbbell hex press, the way John always taught it to me was ram the weights together. So think about weights together, and then also as I'm pushing up, my normal chest contraction. So I want you to watch this when you turn to the side with no weight. I'm here, you see my chest turn on when I'm just squeezing together? Now watch, as I come down, it's lengthening my pec. As I come up, watch my chest rise. It literally pushes that microphone towards my mouth with no weight. So if it does that with no weight, guess what's gonna happen when I load it? It's gonna freaking work. So let me go over to the bench and show you some reps. If you're in a gym that only has round dumbbells, these rubber ones that are right in front of me can work well because they're rubber. If you have the miniature plate loaded dumbbells like you see me use at Elite all the time, those feel terrible, and I would not, NOT, recommend doing these because they're gonna slip on you, you're gonna catch a groove, or you're gonna crush your fingers. So I do not recommend those. All right, guys, so if you look here, I do have these hex dumbbells. Now, what I wanna do is I'm gonna line up the flat pieces. So you notice if I try to ram that together, it's not gonna work. So I'm just gonna spin them towards each other and then press that way. So you can see how those are lined up. That's what I want when I'm actually pressing those. So if I know they're lined up now, I just spread my knees apart and I'm gonna kick them back and up into place like this. From here, I'm gonna match them above my chest. Now, I'm thinking about driving these together as if I was doing a fly. That's the sensation in my pecs. Now, as I talked, lengthen, stretch those pecs, and then up, drive together. So I'm always trying to push my hands through themselves and press up like a normal press. So here, squeeze, up. If you notice, I'm not going fast. I'm not ramming the weights, I'm squeezing. Even me talking, you can hear how, even with 40, it's not a challenge, but I'm forcefully making my pecs do all of that work. So if you look at that, guys, ram the dumbbells together, aggressive, control them on the way down, and then press up. So if you look here, I was doing it on an incline. You could do these on the flat, you could even do them on the decline or a steep incline. All work really, really well. But again, I'm gonna go back to point number one. I know the alignment of this may not look incredible. I'd like for him to be, maybe here to there would be a perfect world, but that little bit of in isn't that big of a deal with this exercise and how I'm gonna place it and structure it within the workout. Again, with the sequencing with this, I wanna put this at the end of the workout. So I'm not using the 100-pound or even 120-pound dumbbells. The most I've ever done with these effectively is 85, and that's for sets of 8 to 10. Now, I've never tried to push the progressive overload with this because, again, it's not one of those types of exercise, guys. This is an exercise to finish the chest. And I know there's a lot of hate and shade towards, say, a finishing movement, but I'm telling you, there is nothing that beats having a massive pump when you walk out of the gym. And I don't care what the science literature says about it. If you want big, round, juicy, full muscles that all of my clients have, it's because we do things like this, pump finishers. And all the science kids can bang on all they want. Oh, Chris, like if you would spend that time on a hammer strength piece or back to the regular dumbbells the right way, you could grow more. Cool. Why haven't they done it? It's a simple question. So I'm gonna stick with what John taught me. This dumbbell hex press as a finisher for a chest day or a secondary chest shoulder pump day. Incredible way. Again, you could do this. I would probably do 3 sets of 12, 10, 8. Call it a day, walk out of the gym, or move on to shoulders the way, you know, the Chris and John way. And then again, get all that blood that's in your chest, push in the shoulders. And I'm telling you, you all will love this exercise if you do it the way I did it and put it at the end of your next chest workout. If you like this video, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, Chris TV.